you with all year?
It says we're live right now on YouTube.
You just trying it again?
Yep.
Did it work?
It says. We're doing YouTube. I don't see it.
I have it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
It says we're going.
I did have it.
Oh yeah, I do have it right now.
Yeah, it's on there. We're gonna have to.
You got it.
We're still gonna have to look at this tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, stay live now.
Okay, so let's get it set up at the time. I'll hold this until we get the corner. Yeah, because there's only 7 minutes.
Good evening, basketball fans, as we welcome you to Port Edwards. We thank you for joining us here on Zaleski Sports. Apologies for the delays with some of the technology. We looked to have everything up and running, and we'll be bringing you the greatest play-by-play in Central Wisconsin as the Pacelli Cardinals take on the Port Edwards Blackhawks in the final conference matchup for both teams here in the CWC South. Playoffs, of course, start on Tuesday. Both teams will be at home. There are 3 seeds in their Division 4 and 5. Pacelli will be playing Tri-County. Port Edwards will be hosting Assumption. My name is Mike Wellen. Cal Jacoby alongside me this evening as we get ready for this one. Warm-up starting to wrap up. We will have your starting lineups in just a couple of minutes. We'll have your national anthem coming up as well, and it's all right here on Zaleski Sports Wisconsin. Again, we thank you for joining us. Thank all of our great sponsors. And we will have this game coming up very, very shortly. The national anthem concluded. Players heading to their bench as we're just moments away from boys basketball right here on Zaleski Sports as we get wrapping up the 2021 regular season. We'll start with the Pacelli Cardinals. Starting at guard, a 6-foot junior wearing number 2. That's Jake Schrader. Starting at guard, a 6'3 senior, leading scorer, number 3, Wes Poplinski. At wing, a 6-foot senior wearing number 13, Charlie Kulik. At guard, a 5'9 junior, number 23, sharpshooter Bryson Cashin. And holding down the middle, a 6'1 senior wearing number 50, Mason Lawless, under head coach John Shirk. And for Port Edwards, a 6'3 sophomore guard wearing number 3, Nathan Gibbs. A 6-foot senior wearing number 5, a guard, Alex Hernandez. A 6'3 senior and a guard wearing number 12, David Gibbs. A 6'4 senior, number 21, Ben Hanton. And a 6-foot senior guard, leading scorer, Quinton Tranel, under head coach Justin Beck. So again, for Port Edwards, it is Gibbs, Hernandez, Gibbs, Hanton, and Tranel. As the lights turn back on, I adjust back to the lights. It'll be Pacelli basketball to start things. Cardinals in their road red uniforms with black lettering, white numbers. Port Edwards in their home whites with the orange letters and numbers. As inbound goes to Schrader, and we're underway. Man-to-man early on for Port Edwards as Lawless swings back out to Bryson Cashin. Cashin, of course, has started multiple games this year with a 3. We'll see if he does the same here. Kulik through the hands of Poplinski. He will save it back at the timeline, and he's going to get fouled right away by Gibbs. David Gibbs gets his first personal as we are underway. Schrader. Over to Poplinski, kick to Cashin in the corner. Kulik to Lawless, back to Wes Poplinski. The senior drives, pull up, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound back tapped out to Kulik. Kulik goes up and is blocked. And then taken by Hernandez. In transition. Nathan Gibbs, kick to the corner to Tranel. Last time these teams played, Tranel 19 points. Cardinals, of course, did win that game, 55-48. First possession for Port Edwards right now. Gibbs. Swing out Hernandez, left wing. Back out Nathan Gibbs, sharpshooter for Port. Trying to look in the drive on Cashin, kick back out. Low post touch that time to Hanton. Long possession without a shot. Now mid-range jumper, Gibbs in and out. Lawless gets the board for Pacelli. Poplinski looking to create some separation. Kick back out to Bryson Cashin. Full swing back to Lawless. Now to Charlie Kulik. Poplinski, pump fake, he'll drive, and they're going to call a travel on Wes Poplinski. We'll turn it over, a minute 51 in, no score. Pacelli coming in 14-6, they're 5-3 in conference. Port Edwards leads the conference 9-4, they're 6-3 in the South. Gibbs swing out to Gibbs. As their big forward Hanton now back to Nathan Gibbs. Thought about the three. Now Tranel looking to drive. Cashin draws the assignment of Quentin Tranel early on. Good, strong defense from the Cardinals here early on. Now an open three. Tranel got it. Quentin Tranel gets the scoring started from deep as Cashin. As the Cardinals tried to rush up the floor, Schrader back to Bryson Cashin. Shoot three in the corner. Got it, we're tied. Bryson Cashin, the two top three-point shooters in the conference, going head-to-head. Gibbs takes himself, and David Gibbs will score. Gibbs, 7 points a game. Lanky senior. As Schrader, full swing, Kulik left side. He'll try and drive around Gibbs. He bobbles it, gets it back. Underneath, Schrader trying to back down. Squares up, blocked by Hanton. Rebound to Gibbs. Backdoor pass picked off by Lawless. Good hustle back for Mason Lawless to get that interception. Score 5-3 Port Edwards early on. About 3.5 in, or 2.5 in, or 3.5 in, yes. Lawless. Kulik looking the drive. Squares up, kick back out to Schrader. Back to Wes Poplinski for three on the wing. That's off. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Pacelli. As we have a couple subs right in for Port Edwards. Timmy Tranel, the 5'10 sophomore, rig number 1, checks in. Also in the game, Carson Parks, a senior, 6-man off the bench, averaging just under 10 a game. Lob over the top to Lawless, short corner, Cashin. Poplinski on the elbow. He'll circle things back. Poplinski with a long pass picked off. Tranel takes it himself, squares up, and scores. 7-3 Port Edwards. Tranel now with 5. For Quinn Tranel, he averages just under 19 a game on 53% shooting. Schrader kick back out Cashin. He'll catch and shoot a three. Right side, no. Rebound tapped out to Tranel. In transition to Timmy Tranel. He'll go up and score. (9-3) Cardinals. Is a little bit stagnant early on. Long skip, Bryson Cashin to Wes Poplinski now. Top, he'll drive. Underneath, Lawless gets free. Go up and score. Mason Lawless with the assist from Poplinski. Gibbs looking to drive. He'll be on the baseline, swing back out to Parks. That time, no. Rebound tipped out to Schrader. And a timeout. Or we have a whistle as they're going to have Poplinski be able to tie his shoe. .13:07 on the clock, 9-5 your score. Kulik just inside the arc, back out to Wes Poplinski, he'll drive. Underneath, Lawless is free, he'll go up, squares up, no, rebound tipped out to Charlie Kulik. Kick back out to Schrader, he'll pump fake and drive. Schrader gets up underneath and in. Great play by Schrader. And if he gets that in his arsenal for the next season, he's going to be a dangerous offensive threat. Tranel to Timmy Tranel in the corner, he'll take a three. And he'll drill the three. Timmy Tranel, he's got 5. 12-7 Port Edwards now. As it's Charlie Kulik. He'll feed Cashin left side. Bryson will swing out to Poplinski to Lawless. Long skip back to Kulik. As not looking for Poplinski and is thrown away. It's a bad turnover for the Cardinals early on. Cardinals do have one more game after this one Saturday to get ready for their playoff run. They have Abbotsford coming to town. Tri-County next Tuesday for the first round of the Division IV playoffs. Quentin Tranel out to Parks. And their microwave off the bench. We'll have to swing it back out to their top scorer, Quentin Tranel, trying to back down Bryson Cashin. Gets around Cashin, staying right with him. They're going to call an offensive foul on Quentin Tranel. Great job by Cashin, staying with it and get him to drop that shoulder. Inbound to Jake Schrader. To Cashin in the corner, Bryson Cashin. They'll do a full swing to Schrader, trying to drive. Schrader, step back, squares up, and he's going to the line. Good move by Schrader, drawing the foul. As they call it on Ben Hanton. Send Schrader to the line. Jake Schrader, 39% from the line. As he hits the first. As Ben Hammerly will check in for Kulik. A little bit extra shooting. Try and spread out the packed-in defense of Port Edwards so far. That's no good. Rebound backed up down, a foul underneath, and they're going to call Mason Lawless for the push. Inbound to Nathan Gibbs. Now Timmy Tranel back to Quentin Tranel. Cashin staying with him. Around the screen, they switch. Back out Tranel, he'll take a three. As Timmy Tranel's good from deep again. He's got 8. Only averaging 5 a game. The 5'10 sophomore. Poplinski to answer for 3. That's a little bit short. Rebound tipped out. And Hammerly will come out with it, and then he gets a shot blocked. In transition, Quentin Tranel scores. Now 17-8. With 10:45 remaining as Hammerly will bring it up. Cashin trying to turn the corner. Crosses over, underneath, swing out. Hammerly for 3. Got it for Ben Hammerly. If shooters like him and Nick Fox get going in the playoff run, that's going to make the Cardinals that much more dangerous offensively to have just extra outside shooting. Keep defenses a little more honest. Tranel to Nathan Gibbs. Gibbs draws Schrader. Timmy Tranel draws Wes Poplinski. Driving baseline on Cashin. Quentin Tranel trapped underneath. Goes up. Leaves it off. Rebound to Hammerly. Great defense from Cashin and Lawless. Schrader squares up, throws it up. No. Rebound to Nathan Gibbs. Gibbs, or Tranel, square up and score again. (19-11) Port Edwards. Tranel with 9 already. Cash in for 3. Got it. Third triple of the day for the Cardinals. Cash in second. Gets it back within 5. On the block, Hatton kick back out. Parks, quick trigger 3. That's short. Rebound back tapped out, but Parks gets it back. Quentin Tranel. Gets it back. Thought about the step back 3. Parks onto the mid post, back to Parks. Just a give and go with Hatton. Gibbs trapped on the elbow, has to kick it back out to Carson Parks. Tranel, long skip back to Gibbs. Gibbs, future of this team, that sophomore. Ooh, back to Tranel. We're already halfway through this first half. Tranel steps through, kick back out. Timmy Tranel for 3. Heat check. That's short. Rebound diving for Cashin. As I hear multiple teams yelling timeout. They're going to call it jump ball to Port. As Isaac Kazabuski and Caden Mack will check in for the Cardinals. David Gibbs back in for Port Edwards. Also in Alex Hernandez. Full swing, now low post to Gibbs. He gets his pass tipped and then back up and in for David Gibbs. 7-point lead, 21-14. Schrader, right side, back to Caden Mack. He'll go up, a little floater, lost it a little bit off, and he was on the line. Nathan Gibbs swing out to the wing to Tranel. With Parks, David Gibbs, and Hernandez on the floor right now. Cardinals counter with Schrader, Poplinski, Kazabuski, Hammerly, and Mayak. Quentin Tranel, Schrader draws him now on the wing, trying to get free. Squares up, blocked, and they're going to call a late whistle and a foul on, I think, Wes Poplinski. And it will be on Wes Poplinski, his first, team second. Sends Quentin Tranel, a 69% free throw shooter, to the line. So he'll hit the first. 10 points already for Quentin Tranel. With 7:32 remaining here in the first half. That's no good. Mayak will get the board. In transition, Hammerly trying to save it, cannot. It's overthrown, and another turnover, fourth for the Cardinals. As Tranel on the wing, again man-to-man for the Cardinals with Schrader. Trying to drive, full swing to David Gibbs. Gibbs gets it poked away, but he gets it back. Kazabuski with active hands. Underneath, Nathan Gibbs goes up. No good. Rebound to Schrader. He'll go out to Wes Poplinski. Poplinski isos, trying to spin through, loses it. Transition, Hernandez goes up. No good. Rebound to Mayak. Poplinski goes behind his back, leaking out. Goes up. No. Rebound to Gibbs. Cardinals just off right now. And they're down 8, 22-14. 6.5 to play here in the first. And a timeout called. We will keep here as well a chance to hear from some of our great sponsors here on Zaleski Sports, and we'll start with our friends at Sherrill Tire. Your locally owned Sherrill Tire and Service Center, they'll keep you rolling, they'll keep you growing, and they'll come to you with one of their 14 farm and commercial service trucks, so find your location at SherrillTire.com. Also a chance as well to hear from our friends at Stevens Point Brewery, so be sure to sit back and enjoy the handcrafted sodas from the Stevens Point Brewery. They're made from 100% real sugar and high-quality ingredients, so select from a variety of styles, including Point Root Beer or Dire Root Beer, Black Cherry, Orange, or Vanilla Cream, and Kitty Cocktail. For more than 15 years, Point Premium Root Beer has been a tradition right here in central Wisconsin with their rich, creamy, delicious root beer made with real Wisconsin honey and 100% natural sugar. And even on these frigid February days, add some ice cream for a great-tasting root beer float. Stevens Point Brewery supports all area student athletes. Out of the timeout, Port Edwards basketball up by 8. It's been the two Trannels. 10 points for Quentin Trannell, 8 for Timmy Trannell. As Nathan Gibbs will get the inbound and run point. Kazabuski will join him. Charlie Kulik back in the game as well for Schrader. Timmy Trannell in as well for Port Edwards. Hernandez will have to kick it out. Cardinals doing a good job keeping things outside right now. As Gibbs, pick and pop for 3, in and out. Rebound, tapped out, and then Kazabuski will clear it and ripped free. Kazabuski will bring it up. Full swing, Mayak for 3 on the wing. That's too long. Rebound, tapped out, and then out of bounds to Port Edwards. Rebounds 10-9 in favor of Pacelli right now as Hammerly will sit. Nick Fox in the game. Port Edwards taking their time now. Trannell trying to drive as he and Kulik got him on the drive. Yep. No shot. Kulik gets his first. Got beat around the edge and then just tried to poke from behind and got a little bit of the forearm. With 5:19 remaining here in the first. Both teams a little bit of a drought. Inbound to David Gibbs. It's over to Nathan Gibbs now on the drive. Quentin Trannell squares up. Blocked. Rebound to Kulik. And then Charlie's fouled on a drive. A call it on the ground. And that'll be the first on Nathan Gibbs. Inbound baseline right for Kulik. Underneath Poplinski, and it's intercepted. 6 turnovers now for the Cardinals. Trannell gets by, goes up, and a foul on the ground on Pacelli. Quentin Trannell having a major impact here in the first half. As Caden Mayak picks up his first personal. And one underneath for Nathan Gibbs. Ball knocked out of bounds, stays with Port Edwards. Under 5 to play. Again, not much change in the past couple minutes. 22-14, inbound to Quentin Trannell. Hernandez on the drive. He'll get free, and he will score. First points for Alex Hernandez. Makes it a 10-point game as Port Edwards comes out in some pressure. Fox gets over the timeline to Kulik. Kulik missed Kazabuski, gets it poked from behind and stolen. In transition, Trannell Euro steps through and scores. Right now just kind of flat offensively underneath to Mayak, and he will score. Good assist from Kulik to pass it back to a cutting Mayak. Mayak's first points. David Gibbs, kick back out, Trannell. Nathan Gibbs gets free, and he'll score, and they're going to give him the bucket and the foul. I think Mayak didn't. He landed on Mayak's ankle. And it will be the second foul on Caden Mayak, as Cashin will check back in. Gibbs on the year, 78% from the line. And he hits it. And we have a timeout called by the Cardinals. We'll keep it here again. A chance to hear from, again, a couple more of our great sponsors here on Zaleski Sports. This time from Fleet Farm, asking if your vehicle is ready for the winter weather. Fleet Farm has everything from wiper blades, batteries, auto chemicals, and even snow tires, all at low fleet prices. So stay safe on the road this winter with Fleet Farm. Those from our friends at Spectrum. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and now in Spencer as well. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes. They help you attract and retain the best employees. So find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. 29-16 your score. Port Edwards in front. They had a little bit more of a jump, able to get to the basket a little bit cleaner. Cardinals looking to counter out of the timeout, get that offense going a little bit. And get Wes Oplin's going. He is being held scoreless so far. 6 points for Cashin. Leads the way, then 3 for Hammerly and Schrader, 2 for Mayak, and that's been it. With 4 minutes left here in the first half. Again, for Port Edwards, this is their final regular season game. They wouldn't play their next game Tuesday on the floor against Assumption in the first round in Division 5. Cardinals play Abbotsford this Saturday afternoon. And then host Tri-County in their first game in Division 4 next Tuesday, with a trip to Auburndale on the line if they win that one for Friday. Inbound to go to Nick Fox. Again, that pressure from Port. Over the top, Cashin leaks out. He will lay it up and in. That's how you break a press. Good design from Coach John Shirk. Gets it back within 11. Quentin Tranel. Over to Gibbs. He'll take a 3. That's a bit long. Rebound, a lot of contact, and a foul underneath. I think they're going to call it on Port Edwards. On Hernandez, his first team's 5th. Looks like we can see some full court man for Port Edwards. Inbound to Nick Fox. Head fake, and the freshman gets over the timeline. Back to Cashin, now Wes Poplinski. Coach Beck calling out his defense. Fox, quick shoot 3, got it. Nick Fox, without a doubt, this kid's going to be an X factor for the Cardinals starting this run, starting tonight and into the playoffs. Having him back cannot be said enough what it adds to this team's offense. Parks gets by Fox. He'll drive, and he's going to get fouled on the drive. They're going to call it a hand check. Fox gets his first personal, team 6th. Tranel now in the corner. Cashin matches him. Now back to the corner, David Gibbs trying to get around Wes Oplinski. Gets a screen. Back out, catch and shoot 3. Got it for Parks. Inside out game working for the Blackhawks right now. They're up 11, 32-21. Poplinski takes it himself and throws it away. As Mayak was cutting behind him to the basket. That's 8 turnovers for the Cardinals to 2 for Port Edwards, as Lawless will check back in for Caden Mayak. Schrader heading to the table as well. For Wes Poplinski. Wes just trying a little bit too hard right now. Just chance to get a breath. Clear the mind a little bit and come back out and be the top scorer in the conference. Parks now on the wing. Low post touch to Tranel. Port Edward's a good shooting team as well. 36% from three as a team this season. Parks, 46% from deep. As they said, a couple of screens trying to get Gibbs open. Kulik right there with them. Tranel. Back to David Gibbs. As they're doing everything they can, they're trying to get Nathan Gibbs free on the perimeter. And Charlie Kulik doing a great job with him. Minute 40 now. Hanton back in the game. David Gibbs. Gets around a screen. Now back to Tranel. He'll drive. Squares up underneath. Hanton, reverse. Got it. 34-21. A minute 20 remaining as Lawless hand off to Nick Fox. Swing out. Cashin. He'll drive. Now bounce it over. Kulik left to right. Charlie steps through. Goes up. Count it. And one for Charlie Kulik. As Ben Hanton will get his second personal. Team sixth, Charlie Kulik to the line. Kulik 39% as a team. The Cardinals 53% from the stripe. As that's no good. Rebound to Tranel. And that's tipped away. Great play by Bryson Cashin. Schrader, little floater, got it. Jake Schrader with 5. Back within 9. Under a minute now. As Coach Eisenbeck saying play for the last shot. So they'll just they'll just weave and pass it around. Tranel back by the volleyball lines. Nathan Gibbs to Tranel on the wing. 20 seconds now. Cashin staying with him. Now 10 seconds. Now they'll try and run. Tranel gets around a screen. Squares out, kick back. Gibbs for 3. No. Long rebounds. Out of bounds. To the Cardinals with 2.5 on the clock. Kulik to Schrader. Does not get it off. And we go to half. We've played 18. Your score, Port Edwards 34, Pacelli 25. We'll step aside. Hear from some of our great sponsors here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back with your halftime stats and summaries right after this on your high school home for sports, Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free, that's right, Free delivery on every order from HewittsMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Back here broadcasting live from Port Edwards as we thank you for joining us here on this Thursday evening. It is 34-25 Blackhawks at halftime in this Central Wisconsin South matchup. Michael in here with Cal Jacoby, and before we get to our halftime stats, quick update from our friends over at Point Heating. So make sure to get comfortable this winter with Point Heating and Cooling. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Sign up for planned service and receive 10% off parts, and a reminder to service your furnace in the winter and get ready for the summer, your central air conditioner as well. So call Point Heating and Cooling at 715-345-1979. Again, 715-345-1979, and visit online at pointheating.com. Looking at some of the numbers here at halftime, rebounding edge belongs to Pacelli, 12-10. They're led by 3 from Charlie Kulik. But one of the bigger differences is 8 turnovers to 3. Cardinals have had some problems hanging on the basketball at times, leading to a couple of runouts for Port Edwards. Scoring-wise, if you saw the floor for the Blackhawks, you have scored as well. All 7 players in the books. 12 points for Quentin Tranel, leads all scorers. 8 for Timmy Tranel, a couple of threes for him as well. 4 for David Gibbs, 3 for Nathan Gibbs, and Carson Parks. 2 apiece for Alex Hernandez and Ben Harton. For the Cardinals, 8 points for Bryson Casher with a couple of threes. 5 for Jake Schrader. 3 for Ben Hammerly and Nick Fox. 2 apiece then for Mason Lawless, Charlie Kulik, and Caden Mayak for the Pacelli Cardinals. And Cardinals, well, they do have one more game this Saturday coming up to get ready for that playoff run. For Port Edwards, this is it for them. They will be off till Tuesday when they will take on the Assumption Royals on this floor in the Division 5 bracket. But right now, with 5 minutes or so on the clock, we'll step aside. I'll be back with you guys to preview the second half in just a couple of minutes. We'll be back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic schools. Built on family values and reinforced by faith, our schools foster academic excellence and prepare students for lifelong success. Smaller class sizes, individualized support, and diverse opportunities provides for a well-rounded education. Schedule a tour and find out if you qualify for financial assistance or free tuition with Wisconsin Parental Choice. Visit us today at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic Schools.
A rogue virus.
No jobs, sky-high tuition debt. Life is trying to put our generation on the sidelines. But we refuse to just sit back and watch it pass us by. Instead, watch us fly ahead. Watch us overcome anything. Watch us rise. Watch us change our world. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
Clock starting to wind down for the halftime. Pacelli just hitting the floor. You got to think Coach Shirk getting his guys dialed back in after a little bit of a flat first half offensively. Just ball movement wasn't quite there. Cardinals still right in it though, down by 9, and we've seen, especially since really the turn of the new year, in the second half, Cardinals have come on, and they've had some really good performances. Especially when you look at like Wild Rose outscoring 42-12 in that second half. Some good performances against some of the other top teams in the area. Now, Lawless in the first possession to Poplinski. Cardinals already moving a lot better than we saw in the first possession the first half. Cashin. Drive and kick. Back to Lawless. One touch pass. Wes Poplinski will drive. Wes backdoor cut. Lawless up and in. What a move. Great cut and a great finish for Mason Lawless. Now Quentin Tranel underneath Hanton. Swing back out. David Gibbs open 3. That's off the back rim. Rebound to Lawless. Lawless' second board. Cardinals were ready with a little bit more of a jump in their step right now. Poplinski kick out to Schrader. Schrader at 5 in the first half. Yes, Poplinski looking to step through. Poplinski scoreless right now. Kulik goes behind his back, squares up, and he's going to the line. Somehow Charlie Kulik weaved through all of that and drew the foul. And they draw the third foul on Hanton. We'll send Charlie to the line. He's 0 for 1 there tonight. 1 for 2. Cardinals are 2 for 4 from the line tonight, as Parks has to come right in for Port Edwards. And Kulik no good. Rebound that time to Gibbs. As Nathan Gibbs swings it over to David Gibbs. Cardinals being a little bit more aggressive defensively. A lot of contact, and they're going to call, I think, a block. They're going to give 2 shots to Hernandez. And Bryson Cash will get his first personal. Minute 20 in, 34-28 your score. And they will give 2 shots to David Gibbs. Gibbs this year 49%. And it's a little bit long off the back iron. As now Port Edwards is 2 of 4. Or 2 of 4 from the line. They went 2 of 3 in that first half. Second one is good for Gibbs. He's got 5. First point of the second half for the Blackhawks as Kulik takes himself. Lawless underneath. Blocked at the top by Gibbs. Parks catch and shoot 3. No. Poplinski will get the rebound for Wes. That's his first rebound of the night. As a foul on a reach on the drive by Poplinski. Second on Quentin Tranel. And that's, if you're a team like Joe, you have the depth compared to Porto's only played 7 players. Get them in foul trouble. As a foul on the inbounds. On Port again. On Parks. To Poplinski mid-range. He'll step up, step through. Up, no. Rebound tapped out and then taken by David Gibbs. Tranel, a lot of contact. No. Rebound to Mason Lawless. 35-28, and no, this is not football. As Poplinski to cash in a deep 3. Rebound tipped out of bounds. To Port Edwards, the official actually never pointed a direction, but we know it's going to Port. They're going to have to quick sanitize a new basketball. Bounce it back out. It'll be the sophomore, Nathan Gibbs. Now on the left side, Cardinals in their 1-3-1. That has helped them a lot this season, especially since they had the turn of the new year. Kulik up top, and they're going to call a late whistle and a foul on Lawless. Second on Mason Lawless. Baseline inbound for Alex Hernandez. Over the top to Parks. Tranel, kick back out, Nathan Gibbs. Tranel right back, squares out. Tranel high post. Nathan Gibbs got open 3. In and out, does not get the home team rebound, but back out to Parks. He'll take a 3 right away. He got fouled, but does not get the call. And either way, he hits the 3. Parks with 6. Underneath Kulik, reverse layup, got it. Kulik in transition. He's got 5. Again, Cardinals back in that 1-3-1. Nathan Gibbs. Underneath to David Gibbs. Miscommunication, but Hernandez luckily is able there behind his teammate to pick that up. He'll get it now at the free throw line. To Parks. Cardinals rallying to the basketball right now. Gibbs to Tranel. He'll drive baseline. To Parks in the corner. He'll catch and shoot 3. Quick release. Short. Poplinski gets the board. And gets free. He'll walk into a three. No, and it's going to go over the backboard now. As Timmy Tranel will check back in. He had 8 first half points. .38-30 your score. Nathan Gibbs will bring it up. To Tranel at the free throw line. Back to Gibbs. Quentin Tranel trying to spin through, back out. Gibbs open three, right side. A little bit flat. Rebound multiple in the deck, as then it's diving for it, eventually taken by Gibbs. His third rebound. Mid post, bobbled to Tranel. Back to Gibbs, into the corner. Timmy Tranel, catch and shoot three. No, rebound to Bryson Cashin. First for Cashin tonight. And a foul in the backcourt. Juan Hernandez, his second. Team's fourth already at the 13:21 mark. As Wes Poplinski hobbling a little bit on that right leg. Schrader into a 2-3 zone. Poplinski. Long skip out to Cashin. Kulik gets a couple of screens. Back out to Cashin. Lawless on the baseline. Kulik steps through, goes up, leaves it short. Put back, no. And then the rebound that time by Tranel. Takes it himself, goes up, no. Put back, good for Gibbs. Now a 10-point game. Wes Poplinski over to Schrader. Poplinski thought about stepping into a three, long to play to Cashin. Now Charlie Kulik right side. Baseline Cashin fading away. Not a wise shot, but Schrader's there for the offensive board. He'll go back up. No. Rebound to Timmy Tranel. On the cut, Gibbs over to Hernandez. Mid-range for Hernandez. No. And a foul on the landing on Lawless, his third. Hernandez in the line for two. 73% from the stripe this year as Ben Hammerly sets the check in. No good, back iron. Hammerly in for Schrader. Ben Hatton will check back in as well for David Gibbs. But then the shot is good that time from Alex Hernandez. He's up to three. Lead now 11, 41-30 as Kulik. And Charlie weaving through everybody underneath to Poplinski. Squares up. Cannot get it to fall. Wes is snake bit right now at the rim. Rebound to Hanton. Gibbs to Tranel. Hernandez mid-range. Got it. Everything working for Port Edwards offensively right now as Hammerly over to Wes Poplinski. Wes will drive, and he's fouled on the drive. It'll be the 15th foul. So they called it on Gibbs. Second foul on Nathan Gibbs tonight, 15. Over the top to Cashin. Catch and shoot three at the top of the key. Cashin, no, in and out. Rebound back tapped out. They were miscommunicating. They were miscommunicating. Hammerly and Poplinski lost it to each other, and then Hernandez gets it. Then a bad pass intercepted. Kulik on the run. Charlie goes up. No, rebound to Tranel. Tranel. And a and a timeout called by Port with 11:02 remaining. We have a chance for us to hear from one of our great sponsors this evening, and this time from our friends over at Draxler Transport. They've got flatbed driving opportunities. They'll pay you 5 cents per mile premium overvan. At Draxler Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. As a family-oriented company, Draxler Transport will treat you like family. So visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. Also transferring this time out here from our friends over at Felt's Dairy, located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy is a family-friendly experience. They serve your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meats, and more, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy is open Monday through Saturday, 24/7 on Facebook. Carzella timeout, and they've got some work to do. 43-30, Port Edwards getting some mid-range looks these past couple of minutes. A little bit of a lid on the basket as well for Pacelli. The past couple of minutes, they've had a couple in and outs. Inman on the baseline for Port. It'll be Quentin Tranel throwing it in. He'll launch it over the top to Nathan Gibbs. Gibbs playing catch with Hernandez. Cardinals back on that 1-3-1 with Isaac Kazabuski in the game at the top. Caden Mayick in the game as well. Tipped, but Tranel gets it back and then stolen by Kazabuski. He bobbles it, gets it back, and a foul. On Tranel, his third. Team 6, Pacelli shooting from here on out. For the next 10:40. It'll be Ben Hammerly out there with Kazabuski, Poblinski, Hammerly pulls up for 3. No, rebound to Timmy Tranel. Underneath, a lot of contact, and then a whistle behind the play. They got the right call, but it was the wrong official making it. Call it on Bryson Cashin, his second. Team's fourth. As David Gibbs checks in, Tranel will take a seat. Inbound underneath. Now to Hernandez. He'll swing it out. They'll set the offense up with Nathan Gibbs. Gibbs over to Timmy Tranel. One dribbling out over to Gibbs. High post Tranel. Kick to the corner. Underneath now Hanton. Mid post Tranel. Hanton. No. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Port Edwards. Crowd calling for a 3-second call. 10 minutes out is Quentin Tranel right back in the game. We have 2 Tranels, 2 Gibbs, and a Hanton on the floor for Port Edwards. Inbound to David Gibbs. Playing catch with Nathan Gibbs. High post, kick to the corner, Tranel. Low post, Hanton, kick back out. Quentin Tranel. To Gibbs. Tranel in the corner, back out to Gibbs, back to Timmy Tranel. They'll go corner to corner now. Driving through underneath, Hanton gets free and scores. Timeout, Pacelli. Full timeout, so we will take a very quick break. We'll be back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Here in Port Edwards, broadcasting live as before the teams take the floor. Again, a quick chance to hear from our friends over at Awards and More. It's your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and more. Also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. So visit awards and more on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. 9:17 on the clock, 45-30 Port Edwards. In game 21 for the Cardinals. The fact that they've gotten 21 games is quite the accomplishment of itself. It'll be 22 by the time we get to playoff time. As out of the timeouts, setting the floor for Pacelli will be Poplinski, Kazabuski, Hammerly, Mayak, and Cashin. And they'll inbound it all the way down in the backcourt. It'll be Timmy Tranel, David Gibbs, Parks, Nathan Gibbs, and Quentin Tranel for Port Edwards. Isaac Kazabuski over the top, Cashin. And Bryson will walk it over the timeline. To Kazabuski, he'll take a three on the wing. That's a little bit long. Rebound back tapped out to Hammerly. Cardinals are at their best when they're getting rebounds. Isaac, a little floater. That's an air ball and off. Cashin will save it out as he went flying into his own teammate. Out of bounds, it'll go to Port Edwards. As round of applause as both Cashin and Mayak are all right. Inbound over to Parks. Over to Quentin Tranel. Now Nathan Gibbs waving Kazabuski to get out on him. Don't let them delay anymore, as now clock is no longer your friend. Under 9 to play. Timmy Tranel bounced to Nathan Gibbs on the wing. Now Parks. David Gibbs steps through. He'll finish at the rim. 7 points for David Gibbs tonight, 47-30. As Poplinski will catch it on a high pass. He'll take it himself, go up, and Wes Poplinski's on the board. Quentin Tranel to Timmy Tranel. Now Quentin gets it back. As Logan Mayer will head to the table for the first time tonight for Pacelli. As Cade makes a call for a reach. His third, team's fifth. As Mayer in for Kazabuski. Over the top, Nathan Gibbs, 7.5 to play, 15-point lead for Port Edwards. As Poplinski going to be called for a reach. Both teams will now at 6, so both teams will be shooting for the next foul on out for the next 7.5 minutes. Back to Gibbs. Poplinski picks him up right away. Wes. No, Quentin Tranel gets through. Kick back out. Nathan Gibbs will drive. He'll go up. Blocked by Mayak. Rebound Cashin. Crowd screaming for a foul on one side. Cheering on the other. Poplinski. Foul underneath on Port. We'll send Poplinski to the line. First on Tranel. Poplinski to the line. Wes, a 68% free throw shooter. And he hits the first. At this point, more than ever, free throws vital. Clock is stopped. Get some free points. And Poplinski goes 2 for 2. Back within 13, 47-34. Over the top to Gibbs. Hammerly picks him up. to Tranel. Goes through, and he's going to get to the line. Foul on Mayick will be his fourth. Again, Quinn Tranel 69% from the line. He's 1 for 2 tonight. 12 points, leads all scores. As first one's too long. Second one, that one's good. And a timeout called by Port Edwards, so we'll step aside. We'll be back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
.6:57 on the clock. It's a 14-point lead for Port Edwards. As they took the timeout, we'll see what they come out with defensively as Nick Fox back in the game. Along with Logan Mayer, Ben Hammerly, Bryson Cashin, and Wes Poplinski. A little bit more shooting right now. All 5 of these guys can shoot from deep. Hammerly over to Mayer. Mayer, a little floater, got it. .55 freshman gets it back within 12. Gibbs gets it stolen. Poplinski goes up, and for some, the shot just cannot fall. Third foul on Gibbs. Sends Poplinski to the line. The Cardinals come back starting now, 6:38. Trying to get a one big run here, get it right back into this basketball game. And he gets the first one to fall. Second free throw for Poplinski. Wes is 2 for 2. Wes at 6 points now, as now it's full court for Pacelli. Underneath, tipped away and stolen. Wes goes back up, blocked. And tied ball will give it to Port. Once I wanted to foul, the other side wanted the clean rebound. Timeout called by Port Edwards, and we will do the same. 48-38, Port Edwards on top. We'll be back after this on your high school home for sports, Zaleski Sports.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
.6:31 remaining. 48-38. Couple of turnovers now in a row. Turnovers now 8-7. Pacelli has not turned it over yet in this half as I'm trying to find a piece of wood to knock on for the Cardinals. But a big story for the Cardinals also, especially the past month or so, has been their offensive rebounding. That has not been there tonight. Port Edwards done a really good job boxing out and making sure the Cardinals go one and done. And now, out of the timeout, they're going to bring in their channel their press break. With both channels, both Gibbs and Parks in the floor. Pass back to Quentin Tranel. He gets poked from behind and stolen by Wes Poplinski. Give and go, Hammerly and Mayer underneath. Fox back to Poplinski, shoot three in the corner, got it for Wes. That's a huge shot for Wes Poplinski, and it's now down to 7. And Tranel, and there's gonna be a foul on Poplinski, he reached. To the line will be Timmy Tranel, 33% free throw shooter. Shooting a 1-and-1. Does not fall. Rebound to Wes Poplinski, his 4th. 6 minutes to play. Poplinski for 3. He will not fall. Rebound to Tranel, his 8th. Quentin Tranel having a good game. Off of a foot, and Cashin gets the steal. Poplinski takes it himself, cannot get it to fall. Parks the board. A little bit of a forced shot that time. Quentin Tranel over to Timmy Tranel, and they'll slow things down. Tranel open lane, takes himself a lot of contact, and Fox will just take a offensive foul called. And that's 4 on Tranel. And wow. I personally, I would call that a block. But you can't, but they're not, officials aren't going to overturn it. And it's a carry right away on Logan Mayer. So I guess, to quote the omniscient Rasheed Wallace, ball don't lie. 5.5 left in this one. Inbound, Timmy Tranel. Into a trap to Parks. Off of Poplinski and out of bounds. Almost went off of Parks' leg, but it'll be Port Edwards ball on the baseline. 5.5 to play. Quentin Tranel to throw it in. Underneath. As Mayer trying to let it go. It was saved by Port. That's a freshman mistake. On the drive, little rotor, and a foul on Fox. Both teams now with 9. Hernandez to the line. He's 1 of 2. First one is good. 6 points tonight for Hernandez. As Quentin Tranel will sit. He's got 4 fouls. Probably want him for that stretch run. That one no good. Poplinski with his 5th rebound. West takes it himself, gets free, and scores. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. But we're back within 6, 49-43. David Gibbs, as we can hear Coach Shirk saying, "Move your feet." When you're in that trap or that press, ball stopped by the foot of Mayer, and then he throws it, almost threw it away. And Wes gets bumped and is going to the line. And they call it on Hernandez, his 3rd. Cardinals shooting 2 from here on out. As both fan bases getting a little bit anxious here. As this game gets more and more physical. First one in and out, and in and then out again for Poplinski. That's been kind of the luck he's had tonight. Some of the shots that he's taken. As Charlie Kulik will check back in for Hammerly. Another slasher for the Cardinals. Also get some fresh legs on the top of that press. Wes gets the second one to fall. And a foul underneath on Pacelli. The basket will count. And Nick Fox will get his third on the rebound. And that will send Port Edwards all the way back down to shoot two of their own. With Nathan Gibbs, a 78% free throw shooter. Got it. Lead up to 6. And 7, 2 for 2. 51-44 your score. Inbound, Nick Fox. He puts on the deck, kick back out to Cashin. Now Mayer. Logan Mayer takes it himself. How did that not go in? Gibbs the board. A lot of English, but man, oh man. 3-on-2 now. David Gibbs takes it himself and scores. Cardinals may have used up their run as they try and come back, and then they throw it away. Good inbounded underneath. Now the Cardinals need to stop. Gibbs with Poplinski guarding him. Back to Gibbs. Poplinski right on his hip. And West may have got away with one there. Tranel, long past Gibbs. Getting free, David Gibbs up and in. Logan Mayer to Charlie Kulik. Charlie steps through behind the back, reverse layup. No, Poplinski goes back up and in. Timeout called by Pacelli. We'll step aside as well. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break. 55-46. Port Edwards are back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Broadcasting live from Port Edwards, 3:38 on the clock. It's a 9-point Port Edwards lead. They've led for most of this game. Actually, they have led this entire game. Inbound to David Gibbs. Tranel gets it over to Nathan Gibbs, 2-on-1. Charlie Kuliko, great job playing it, unless Port Edwards is just trying to play off, as they're going to try and stall. Poplinski gets away. There's the foul on West. West gets his fourth. Sending Nathan Gibbs to the line. And he hits the first. Cardinals trying to come back in this one, down 10. Had it down to 7 at one point. 9 points for Nathan Gibbs tonight. Charlie Kulik to Fox, to Cashin. Miscommunication, he'll bounce it out to Wes. Poplinski trying to drive. Oh, he cleared out, no call. Step back three, Wes, no, and he gets bumped, no call that time either. Rebound to Quentin Tranel. As Gibbs will hold it, 3 minutes to play. Tranel gets free, he's got an open layup and he scores. Cardinals just let him walk in. Timeout Pacelli. It's a 30, we'll keep it here. As we'll see what Coach Shirk has to draw up. As Poplinski looks like he's gonna leave the game. Coach Shirk saying something with the official. Originally his signal was 30. As we'll see what they dial up. 2:49 on the clock. It's a 13-point lead. Cardinals had that run and then a couple of rebounds missed, a layup that went in and out, and then a couple of fouls turned this game right back toward Port Edward's favor. As more than anything, it shows the little things in this game. A missed layup, a block shot, foot on the baseline, turns a game from a one-possession game to 13. Inbound for Pacelli underneath. 2:49 again on the clock. To Poplinski. Poplinski weaves through everyone, takes it himself. West gets it picked away and stolen. Free throw line, David Gibbs gets free. Underneath to Tranel, and they're going to bring it out. No, he'll drive. He carried that. As Port also doing a little bit of pressing of their own with 2.5 to play. Inbound to Fox. Nick Fox, good job to shield himself, pokes it away. To Cashin, he'll take a three on the wing, that's off. Rebound to Nathan Gibbs. And again, Porter's done a great job rebounding tonight as well. We have one guy with a timeout, one guy with a foul. What are they going to call? Timeout called, so we will do the same. 2:10 to play. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
After the timeout, inbound goes back to Nathan Gibbs, so Kulik will not get the foul call. Fox chesting very well. Staying with him. A lot of contact as Gibbs gets away from him. Tranel with under 2 to play. Quentin Tranel is going to go up himself and score. Help came in late. And that is... As that's tipped out of bounds, it will stay with Pacelli, a minute 42. Kulik will inbound. Over to Wes Poplinski. Fox to Mayer. Cardinals got to start getting the shot up. Mayer steps through and scores. Good play by Logan Mayer. He's got 4, makes it a 13-point game again, a minute 20. Quentin Tranel. And they'll just bring it back out. Port Edwards has been pretty effective at that stall offense the past 3 minutes. Tranel. Over to Quentin Tranel. As Cashin will close in on him, under a minute now. He gets by, he's gonna kick back out to Timmy Tranel, over to David Gibbs. And then the foul, and Wes Saplinski's night is over. And he knows it. Frustrating night for the Cardinals. Wes Saplinski will leave with 14 points and 6 rebounds. As Quentin Tranel is 2 for 4, we'll check in. And go to the line. First one is good. 18 points for Quentin Tranel tonight. Leading all scorers, along with 9 rebounds. He hits them both. Final 47 seconds here as Cashin will bring it up. Over to Ben Hammerly. To Charlie Kulik. He'll look to drive. Gets around. He's too far to the baseline. One-hand pass to Mayer. Mayer steps through. Underneath, Kulik gets bumped. And the ball goes out of bounds. As in for Port Edwards will be Ethan Foley. Senior in his 6th game of the year, along with Parks. Inman over the top to Bryson Cashin. Bryson takes it himself, and he'll score at the rim. 10 points for Cashin tonight, because the Cardinals have 50. As they're going to do a ball knocked away, substitution will be in for Port Edwards will be Caden Hildebrandt, the junior in his 6th game of the year. As it's a turnover. 24 seconds left. Nathan Gibbs sits. As they're trying to discuss who has the ball. I thought they'd called a travel. As the timeout was called, so that avoids the travel. We'll keep it here for the final 24 seconds. Of course, stay tuned later on to this after the game ends for your Nacyville Dairy post-game show. We'll try and break down everything that happened in this one as well as we can. Get you scoring, rebounding, and turnover stats. Hopefully get a chance to talk to Coach Shirk as well as they get ready for their game Saturday afternoon against Abbotsford. And, of course, playoffs next week. And Port Edwards in Division 5, they're in a region with Columbus Catholic and Elmwood Bancroft. They're the 3 seed there. They'll be taking on Assumption. Pacelli in Division 4. The 3 seed, they're just behind Iola Scandinavia and Auburndale. They'll be taking on the Tri-County Penguins. Inbound down the side. Over to Quentin Tranel. He'll turn the corner and get it up court with Cashin. 15 seconds left. Cashin playing hard to the end. Over to Parks with 5 seconds. Back to Tranel. He'll turn it away, and that'll run the clock out. Your final score tonight, it is Port Edwards 63 and Pacelli 50. Stay tuned. You got your Nacyville Dairy postgame show coming up next. We'll break things down. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150, and so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it and turning it into cheese, sending it in the stores, sending the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans are they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta, Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Final score is 63-50. Port Edwards gets the win. Time now for your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Of course, Nasonville Dairy's got fresh cheese curds that are made daily, so go to NasonvilleDairy.com today to place your order. Michael, I'm here with Cal Jacoby, wrapping this one up as we take a look at some of the numbers from tonight's game. It was Port Edwards getting their 10th win of the season over Pacelli tonight. Leading the way scoring and leading all scorers tonight with 19 points was senior Quentin Tranel. He had 12 of them in the first half, then 11 for David Gibbs, 9 for Nathan Gibbs, 8 for Timmy Tranel, 6 apiece for Alex Hernandez and Carson Parks, 4 for Ben Hanton. For the Port Edwards Blackhawks, they also have 31 rebounds, led by Quentin Tranel's 9 and 12 turnovers in tonight's game as well. For the Pacelli Cardinals, Wes Poplinski did lead the way at 14 points and 6 rebounds, 10 points for Bryson Cashin, 5 apiece for Charlie Kulik and Jake Schrader, 4 apiece for Mason Lawless and Logan Mayer, 3 for Ben Hammerly and Nick Fox, and 2 for Caden Mayak. As a team, the Cardinals with 24 rebounds, led by Poplinski, 6 and 11 turnovers. As again, really the kind of story of this one for the Cardinals, turnovers, rebounding, and some good mid-range looks for Pacelli. Really kind of ended them with this one as we continue with the Nasonville post-game show. Cal's going to go and try and find Coach Shirk. We'll try and get a chance to talk to him this evening as the Cardinals hold this one 63-50. For Pacelli, they drop to 14-7, 5-4 in the CWC South. They wrap up their season Saturday against Abbotsford. Then their playoff game comes back on Tuesday, back home against Tri-County. Again, for Port Edwards, this is their final regular season game. They will be playing Assumption Tuesday evening as the 3-6 matchup in Division 5 in that regional quarterfinal game, with a trip to Elmond Bancroft on the line. Again, we thank you for joining us, of course, this evening. Again, apologies for the earlier technical difficulties during the JV game. We did get back on for the varsity matchup, as we will also have a camera out there for Saturday's game. There's not much to say. Port Edwards had the jump. They were able to get their shots to fall. The Cardinals had a lot of in-and-out type of looks. Free throws went advantage of Port Edwards as well. And their home floor really helped them out tonight. They had a good, solid crowd, and it was plenty loud here in this gym as well. as it felt more like a normal year again as we get ready for this playoff run, where we'll be a little bit busier as far as some crowd sizes and volume in some of these gyms. As we approach this 9 o'clock hour, we're going to, one more time, a big thank you to everyone joining us tonight. And of course, stay tuned. You'll have your highlights of this game as well on Zaleski Sports Stevens Point on Facebook later on this evening. As we continue to wait for potential chance to talk to Coach John Shirk of the Pacelli Cardinals. As some of the veteran players, Wes Waplinski out talking to some of the Port Edwards guys. The guys have played each other for 4 years. Of course, they know each other pretty well. And while you may be rivals on the courts, a lot of these guys are very cordial off the court. Man, that goes a lot to both these schools for doing having that kind of sportsmanship attitude. Of course, with the Rural Mutual Sportsmanship Award coming out every season. As a lot of these guys going and talking to Wes Poplinski over back just at about the free throw line. As we will be joined very shortly by Coach Rick. Looks like he's heading up right now. So I will also get in front of the camera for you guys. I'm joined now live by Coach Shirk. And Coach, you basically said it yourself. You guys just didn't play well. You came out a little bit slower, and they just seemed to have the jump on you.
No, our game plan was to stop the transition right away, and obviously we didn't do that. We focused on it in practice. It's been our main focal point ever since we played them the last time. And I don't know what to say. Like I said, it was completely the failure on it. You know, we knew we had to prevent that transition. And if you look at the score, that's the difference again. Just like it was game one in the first half. So we just have to do better. We have a game plan. We just have to execute the game plan a lot better.
Well, now, Coach, you got a couple days. You get ready for Abbotsford Saturday, then playoff time. What are you going to try and take from this, use on Saturday, and get you guys ready for that playoff run?
I guess the only thing we can use from it is, I'd say, just a good competition. You know, the last few games haven't been what we probably need to hit the playoffs. I mean, they've been bigger wins, you know, for us regarding point-wise, and I think this was maybe ready to get our mindset back into playing some tough teams.
Absolutely. We'll Coach again. Yeah, not much to say. Just drive safe. Good luck on Saturday, and we'll see you down the road.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Coach. That's Coach John Shirk of Pacelli Cardinals. Not much to say tonight. Cardinals dropped this one 63-50 here in Port Edwards, and that has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Again, Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds that are made daily, so go to NasonvilleDairy.com to place your order today. One more time, final score 63-50. Port Edwards takes down the Pacelli Cardinals. My name is Mike Wellen, along with Cal Jacoby. Everyone, have a great night. Stay warm, stay safe, and from all of us here at Zaleski Sports, thank you for joining us. Good night, everybody.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $61.50. And so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it and turning it into cheese, sending it in the stores, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans are they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done. Or
we originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Casseri, Cafflettieri, Caffla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.